Okay, back again. Battery run out on the camera there. So where we got to was 3 rivets, male and female, metal bolster, and they go on top of that. And what you do is just tap them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got 5 fingers left, so I did okay there. Okay, that's your top strap. The next thing is we got to put the strap in here or put the handles on. I'm going to do the one here. Let me move this just for a second. Got that cap there. And 1, 2 straps. And there's my little one for across the front here, just to show you on the back here, this piece here. Yeah? Just right there. So that's the next bit, which is, it might come forward. Now again, we want the centre of the bag. So I get my seam, and then I get my other seam. Let me just zoom you out a wee bit. Yep, other way. So I get my 2 seams, flatten it out, measure across, find out what I've got. So in this case I have 14 inches, so half of 14 is 7. Fold this in half, bit of a wee line down there, that tells me that's 7. Yeah, that'll go to the 7. Now the depth down, it's really a look thing. Yeah, obviously you don't want it to be underneath the lid, so you can move this down to here, you can move it right down to the bottom for that matter, because this is long enough. But I want it kind of up near the top. If we take this bag, yeah, that's, whoops, it's down maybe a couple of inches. It's up to you, how far down you want to do. If you want to do it a couple of inches down from the lid, that's fine. But bring your lid over tight. Bring your lid all the way over, put that into place where it should be, make sure it's dead centre, 7 inches, that's where that's going to be. Again, we're back to punching holes. Now, if you're going to punch the hole here, put something in the inside of it. So I need a scrap piece of leather. Here we go, got one here. I'm going to have to do the measuring all over again if I don't get this in properly. There we go. So I've got a scrap piece of leather inside, so as I don't go through to the other side of the bag. Again, I'm using my eye to level it up, yeah, down both ends. So that's going to go in there. That's through it. Been a bit wimpy in case I get right through the bag. There. And again, 2 rivets. I'm running out of the bottoms of rivets for some reason. That'll do it. Got one there. From the inside of the bag to the outside of the bag. Let me get another one. And again this one. From the inside, let me just zoom in a wee bit. Put that in there. Put my cap on. I'm going to have to do these one at a time. It just fell out the other one. Put that one there. So that's that one on. Do the same on this one again. Put it in the inside. Through there. And again, the bolster now, I want the bolster on the inside. And then I want a female for that one. So that's the 2 in. Let me just zoom you out just a bit. Okay, just to recap. I put the metal block inside of this, just so as I can get something to tap these down. That's going to go in there. That's that one. Take my metal block out. Get rid of that. one of these looked a bit loose. I'm just going to redo it again. Yeah, I didn't like that one at the top there. Just put it back on again. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, okay. So what we got now, again I'll just take a wee bit more zoom out. What we got now is this piece here comes across in that gap. You can see that it's starting to look like the other bag. This is too long now, so it's how much shorter do I want it. I actually probably only want about this much off. So I'm just going to chop that off. Off it comes. Find my coin again. I'll do it with this coin. No, it needs to be a penny. It's actually too wide for the 2p. For the there we go, that's my penny. Put all my other junk back in my pocket. It's an absolute beautiful day outside today, you know. I should be out on my motorbike playing. Okay, now what I should do is I should go and get the other block up in order to cut. It's a bit harder to cut in wood, but seeing as it's only the one, I'm going to do it, but I really should go and get that green block. That's that done. It's cut. Right, so what I just did there, we can recap, just shortened that off, it was a bit long, rounded at the bottom. I've now got my bag, yeah? The next thing is attaching the handles. Again, these are going to go on by rivets, and it's just a single rivet that's in it, yeah? I'll just zoom you out a wee bit for this next bit. So what I'm going to do here is I could work out the distance in, that's one way of doing it. So the distance in from the edge of the bag to the beginning of that rivet, in this case, is about 2 3/4, and it'll be the same the other side. The other thing I need to know is the distance down from the top. So if I take from the top up here, down to here, that's 4 inches. So it's 4 inches, 2 3/4, 4 inches, yeah? So I'll transfer that onto this bag here, just open it up again. The most important thing here is that 4 inches down, which is there. So I'm just going to put my, I can go and get marks on it or whatever, but my finger will do the same job. So that's 4 inches, and I'll just zoom you in just ever so slightly. I'm getting a dab hand at it here. So 4 inches down, and 2 3/4 inches in. The camera's in the way here, there we go. So that's where it should be, yeah? If I put that on there, where it's going to be, hold it with my finger, bring the lid over, and see if that looks right to me now, yeah? Where it is. And it's fine, I'm happy with that just being about there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this one. I'll measure the other one in a minute. So again, same as before, because I'm going through the bag, I want to put a piece of leather inside, just so as I don't go straight through to the other side of it. So that'll go in there. Get my round punch. About there. That's that one. Then I need a rivet, a 2-part rivet. I can put it through this way. That goes on there. Same, again, metal bolts are back inside. I want to make sure this is running up the bag when I do it. Okay. Sometimes, depending on the material you're working with, this material is fine, but sometimes you might want to put a little leather washer in the inside, or another cloth, just a little washer behind this rivet to stop it poking through. But I know this canvas is fine, that's not going to come out in any manner or means, yeah. So okay, so that's one handle on. The other handle has to come to the other side. We need to remember this measurement, 4 inches by 2 3/4 as we marry it on the other side. But I'll show you another way that I'll do that in a minute. It's the same for this side here. We need to know where it's got to go, so we know again. I'll just double check that's 4, yeah, 4 and a bit down it is. In this case, so I'm going to bring this down to the same, which is about there. So I know the length down is the same. I've just got to get the distance in the way now. Just double check that one. Yeah, 2 3/4. So this is going to come way over. About there is where it's going to be. Yep, so that looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, put my piece of rubbish inside again. And round punch it. Right. Okay. This is where you got to decide. If you look at this bag, it's got I've twisted the handle. Yeah, it doesn't have to be twisted. And I just zoom you back out again. Right, so we look at this bag here. Flip that round, bring that up. I'll put a little coil in it, yeah, just to make it a kind of round, just a bit different. The handle. I don't need to do that. I can simply bring that one forward. I can simply just leave it a straight handle. Yeah. Depends on the look that you're after. So in fact I might keep this one straight, you know, because the other one's coiled. So but just to show you how to coil, it really is, it's only a case of getting it and just keep twisting it. Just keep twisting all the way around. Make sure you twist it the right way around. You want to see the white stuff in. Count the amount of times you twist is when you come to the other one. So if you twist this 8 times, do the other handle 8 times. But that's all it is. All I've done is twisted it around until I think it looks nice. So just keep doing it. Get it nice and tight. Oops, I've lost it there. Just decided not to play for me now. There you go. Okay, so that's it. Bring it round here. Once you've got enough twist in it, and then just rivet it on. You know, that needs a bit more twisting. But then just rivet it into place. So say on this one, I'm not going to do the round handle. I'm going to do just a flat handle, purely because that one's got a round handle on it, and I want to just make it look different. So, again, but if you want to do a round handle, it's just attach one side of it, twist it round and twist it round, keep twisting into it, and then that gives you that coil look, you know, the same as the other bag. Right, so I'm going to take that out because I want this one to be flat, yeah. And then that's going to go there. Let me get the other one. So again, we've got to find one of these things and a cap. That comes through from the inside. So that's my comb. Oop. Yeah, drop the rivet. Yeah, I don't know where that went. Let me get another one. I need to invest in new rivets because I've only got long ones and these are too long, but I'm still going to use it. That's fine, so in the inside that goes. I then get my handle, make sure it's lying the right way. And then that goes through there. Let's show you up to camera. So I'll just zoom you in actually. Too much zoom. Then get my next, this piece here. It goes on top. Make sure my handle's still lying at the angle I want it to lie at. Yep. Get the bolts up. That. So you can see it's starting to take shape. I've only got one more handle to go in now through there, and I'll show you how to do that last handle. So I'll get the other one in a minute, but you can see what's happening here. Yeah. So it's starting to turn into something. Right, let me do the ones on the other side. Now, there's two ways of doing it. You can measure it again. You can line it up like this, hold on to it like that, and then go to the other side and feel the other side. Yeah. So I've got my finger on it. This is just the quick way of doing it. Yeah. So, and then I spin it, and I know because I can feel the rivet on the other side. Yeah. That is where the other handle is. I'm going to marry up with the other handle. I could go and pick up my tool and measure again, but there's no need to do it. It really is. Put that out like that, level it out. Hang on, I just found that other rivet. There it is. Feel the two rivets. There's one there, one there. I know the levels at the top. And now I'll just simply punch through these two. And it's a quick way. It saves me measuring things out. So I need this. I need my rubbish inside. Let me just make sure I've got my marks. That's there. And there's my rivet right there. Put my rubbish inside. Make sure my rubbish is there. That one's going to go there. That's that one. Now the same on the other side. Line up my other side, make sure it's all nice and flat. Find the rivet, it's there. Make sure my leather's in far enough. And these two holes should be lined up, yeah? Okay, so we need more 2-part rivets. 1, 2, that's the top and the bottom. So again, just put this in the inside. Get my top here, which I didn't punch a hole in, of course. That's the way I did it. Same for this end. This is on there. I got one more rivet, and then that's the bag made, guys. Oh, and I've got to trim the inside. I've got a wee tool for that I can show you. And again, same thing. Find 1, 2. Make sure your handle's level again. Just throw it on there. Okay. Right, that's it done. There's one more job to do, which is trim off on the inside. Let me just zoom you right out all together. There we go. This is the bag bed, except for this piece. Comes through the front, through, and it's different from the other one in it. It's got a leather bottom on it, as you can see. Just I wanted it to be different. So that's your bag. That's the one we basically copied, and you can see they're similar. Yeah. So the difference is this has got coils and the handle. Yeah, and this is flat handles. This one's got a leather base on it, and this one doesn't have. The other thing is this has got the seam in the middle. Now, as I said, here we made this out of one piece. If you were to cut your two sides in half, don't forget to add on about ½ an inch either side. So it's not quite ½ an inch, 3/8, and to allow for the machining, or if you want the hand stitching of it. So as I said, that's your bag. And thanks for watching again, guys.